Hello, and welcome to different type of video for this channel, considering that normally it's just a bad montage or drunken video or just me with another group of people. So this video is going to be used finding out how boring I am when I do stuff alone. But we're going to do different stuff, and for the first time on the channel we're going to do a review, and it's going to be on a game called Dead Cells, a 2D action platformer. This game, considering that I've never really played platformers for when I was younger, and even now I've lost constant hours have been lost to the amount of fun you can have in this game. Countless hours lost due to like just the countless different choices of weapons, traps, abilities, mutations, everything you have to choose from. And this game, the basis of it is obviously a platform. You go through the levels, and these levels, the monsters are harder to kill at each level you go up. They're all unique to a certain level. The monsters, like, it could be a bit bright, a bit gloomy. The monsters could change to that kind of look as well. Also, the music to this game is brilliant. It keeps it's the way it just plays in the background. It just keeps you like. It's like certain music keep you into a game, and I feel like the music does this. It's got a very good colour palette to this game, and this colour palette is just it's different on every levels, but it's basically the same, but has like different shades to it, and I think it's amazing. It looks so good. It's an old take on very arcadey look, but with a modern take on it, what I think looks amazing. But let's get to the basis of this game. The basis of the game is you go around each level and you get these things called dead cells and gold. And these gold, for example, let you buy, if you go to one of the merchants, to buy better weapons, or you can also pick up these better weapons off killing legendary unit, killing special monsters, or fighting the bosses, or you can get him out of loot crates for the weapons as well. With gold as well, you can also go to the blacksmith and re-refine your weapons and upgrade them. As well, with your dead cells, you use these to buy permanent upgrades to your abilities, like for example being able to get health with your flask, and being able to have permanent permanent abilities to certain weapons. If you find that weapon again, you'll have that benefit to that weapon if you're dead cells. Also, to this game, each time you die, you go back to the start. What would put a lot of people off, but this game, the way it plays, it makes you, as soon as you die, boom, you straight back into it, because the levels change when you die. The start level is completely different. You know, there's a lot. It could be different, and it keeps track of everything you've unlocked so far, and it shows you. That's like the third time we died, or just that. When you die, you don't get annoyed. Like, you could be annoyed maybe if you've been playing, if you're a 10-hour character, you've died and you've got to start all over again, but you just want to go. This game is so fun, it makes you want to just keep going even when you die. And it's like it's just non-stop progression. You just go through all the levels and you keep going and keep going and keep going. And obviously when you die, we do it again. But it's a hard game, but a fair game in a way that it's, you know, like having your health and that, you could die easy and it's quite hard. But it's also fair because it gives you the options to stop that over the time with getting the dead cells, killing more monsters, to be able to get more dead cells, to obviously get your health and all this stuff from dying. You also, when you go around the maps, you can pick up power-ups, and your power-ups can go to your free powers. You could use these power-ups to upgrade your brutality, tactics, survival. They also, you know, increases the damage that you get through them weapons. So for example, like a lot of melee weapons have brutality, so when you upgrade that, all of them are both like, but for example tactics, it'd be like maybe bomb, range weapons, and also your traps. So all the traps get boosted off that. Same with green, what's your survival, every green be boosted off you choosing the green. But also, like I say, choosing this increases your health and the damage to them weapons, and it's very, very good. Like for example, if you go between the weapon choices, you can go with a frying pan. You know, all your weapons have modifiers on them, or can buff them. Like they can freeze enemies, or when the enemy dies, blow up and freeze people. They can drop bombs, they can shoot arrows, they could, when they die, put gas what affects enemies around them. Oh, there's so much modifiers, so much weaponry choice, broadswords, pans, even around the pan. If you like DayZ, even not DayZ, even like PUBG, even around the pan, you can have a pan on this. You were seeing this video behind on the screen right now that I had a pan. When I threw it, it shot an arrow but did a load of damage, and then when I hit people, it was OP. The traps, there's so many variants, you know. Or you can have grenades, like ice grenades, ice blast, whips, lightning whips. It's so much choice to what you want as weapons and traps, and they all do certain things, and all the modifiers make them better. Like every run's different. Every run is different. When you die and you do a new run, it's different. You know, you might really buff up the gun, you might get lucky, get a legendary weapon. You know, and it's just so much fun. And you learn from it. Like I said, you've learned from this game, and I've said that too many times already, but you do learn. And like I said, the weapons, there's so much variety to them, and traps and your abilities. And in other games, if you had all these, not like I would say overpowered kind of things, that the traps are very strong, it takes forever once you place them, getting back again, and it's a bit like, ugh. But in this game, getting back very quickly, and it encourages you to use all these really powerful abilities and weapons to progress. Because if you don't, you're not going anywhere. You're going to die, you're going to struggle, especially in the boss battles. You are struggling if you have not got strong stuff and you are not abusing it to kill the boss. Like I will put in this, you'd be seeing a clip of me fighting one of the bosses and I'm doing nothing. I've just put down 2 traps and I'm letting them do it. It's also a very fast responsive game. Like this doesn't feel there's any delay. Obviously, with a 2D action platformer, you would expect it to be a quick response. You know, it sort of doesn't have to be a powerful engine, but it's just so crisp. Everything feels, it just works instantly. Everything, it feels so smooth and crisp, and it's just really nice. And I can't really say anything bad about this game. Like, obviously, if you're watching this review, you've watched other reviews on this game, and everyone loves this game. You know, everyone loves how good this game is. It is almost perfect. And if actually, it probably is perfect, because I haven't said anything bad about it. You know, obviously people might not like when you die or you're back at the start, but that's the style of it. That's the way this game's made, and that's the fun of it. It has a weird humour to it as well, with your character and other characters, the way they interact with each other. Like where stuff dies, your character might laugh at it, find dead people, stuff like that. There's a humour to your character, and all the other stuff. There's a bit of humour there. Well, it's a bit subtle, but it's very good bit of humour. Like I said, from the deaths, you learn for each death. You learn from everything that happens in this game. You learn, oh, this time I need to do this time I need to spend my dead cells on this, so this time I don't die here. Or I need my dead cells on this, so this time I can kill this thing and not have to retreat. All this and that. And also, you also learn that on each level there's different keys for lots of stuff. But when you die and you go back to that level, you might well find that stuff to do this, get past that. And I think for an indie game, it shows what a company, a developer could do when they put their heart and soul into a game and they bother about the game and they want people, they want to show people what they could do. And this is, yes, it's a 2B platform. It's not as big as, you know, AAA titles and all this, and it might not look as good, people might think that, but everyone loves this game because of how well done it is. That's just a fact. It's so well done for what it is, and I think it's, you know, I'm honest to say that I haven't enjoyed a game like how I've enjoyed playing this game in a long time. Right, it's just, you can just tell they've bothered so much of it, and it's so fun. And I've lost many hours after this, after the recording for this review, and I'm probably going to go and play it after this review. in this game, and I would recommend going and buy this game. If you've got the Xbox Game Pass, you can play it on there, of course. It's Microsoft company. I think the company's linked with Microsoft, like when they bought all the companies out, something like that. But yeah, it's on Xbox Game Pass. Obviously, it's on Steam and other stores. And I would recommend going and buy this game because the developers deserve all the praise they can get from this game because how well it's made. And even if this, you know, obviously you think, oh, it's a brand new game, I'm good at it. I played this game for the first time and I got decently far into it before I died because I didn't know the healing and all that. But even if you're not good at this game, you can still have endless fun and make progress. And when you die, you learn to improve how you play this game and improve how good you are. And that is what makes you play, and that's what keeps you playing. If I was going to rate this game out of 10 about how much fun it is, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. If I was going to give this game a rating out of 10 for how it makes me want to non-stop play and do it again and again, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. If I want to rate it of how I feel like the developers put their heart and soul into it, I'll give it a 10 because they've bothered with this game. And if I was going to compare this game, what's hard to do is to other AAA titles that came out recently, and all these games are all coming out and they're not finished, they just feel rushed out, and then you've got to buy loads of DLC so you can actually do stuff and all this and that. This game shits on them. And it's an indie 2D action platformer. And I don't play platformers, yet I'm saying this is better than most new games coming out, what have came out. And you know, you do get people who still care with their games. Obviously, I'm not saying not every company didn't care anymore, but still, you know, look at the new FIFAs, look at the previous cards, unlike the new one. I'll give them props for that. And other AAA games what have came out, they feel too rushed, and they're just not fun. And they're more expensive, and you got to buy a DLC for it. So like I said, if you want a new game to play, go and buy Dead Cells. You will thoroughly enjoy it. If not, come back, give me shit in the comments, tell me what you think about the game. Let me know how I can improve, because I know this review's not being the best. I haven't wrote a lot down. I've wrote some points down, but I kind of muddled them all up, so I kind of got confused while recording this. But let me know what you thought about this review and how I could improve. And please like, subscribe. Trying to do some more stuff on this channel. Been very lacking recently, you know, a bit scarce in between, but I'm having issues with my recording software. Everyone's busy, so it's hard. And so thank you for watching. If you have got this far, really appreciate it. Let me know how I can improve, and I'll see you later. Ciao.